All right, good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's 9 a.m. HIIT class. I'm Jen. Let's start with our warm-ups. Let's get our arms moving in circles. And even though we're anxious to get started, we're ready for this Monday workout. Relax through the neck and tops of shoulders. Okay, soften those knees, sit in those shock absorbers, more toward the heels. Start breathing into the low belly. All right, change direction on those arms. Soft, soft, soft. All right, we have a great workout today. We are going to superset it up. We're going to focus on endurance and strength. All right, so hopefully there at home you have several sets of dumbbells, maybe heavier, maybe lighter, because we're going to work through a lot of repetitions, focusing hard on muscle groups and areas into fatigue. All right. I'm working through my big backstroke motions. Good. I hope everyone had a good weekend and you came to today's workout ready to work hard. Okay, so now I'm hinging, warming up my hamstrings and glutes before I start dropping my butt toward the ground. I like this as a warm-up because it helps me focus on the back side of my legs, so often forgotten. Many people, when they go into their squats, they go all into their knees, into flexion. And we want to be thinking glutes. All right, so let's warm up those glutes. Especially if you sat on them all weekend long, let's get them warmed up and active. Okay, now cross those arms out in front. And now as you exhale, there we go. Sink those hips to the ground, neutral spine. Good. Okay, so I've got a yoga ball. I've got my sets of weights. We're going to start off before we even go into our weightlifting. We're going to get ourselves warmed up with some cardio. All right, so I'm going to start off with the thing that we usually don't like to do, so I want to get it behind me. We got a set of Tabata on cardio. So we're going to go through 4 rounds, and we're going to stick with mountain climbers. And we're going to go through 4 sets, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, okay? Get those glutes and hamstrings nice and warmed up. All right, so I'm going to set my timer for 4 minutes and stay with me. Clear some space in your floor. All right, nice tabletop position. Squeeze through the armpits, extend back to high plank. All right, and we got 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off on me. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Easy work. Excellent. All right, you're doing great. 5 more seconds, easy. All right, pause. 10-second break. Easy work, 2 minutes. All right, ready? Steady. Let's go. Excellent. Good. Don't let your body drift too far behind your shoulders now. I always find that happening to me as well. Pause. All right, good. We got 2 more rounds. Nice job. Hopefully you're feeling your heart rate pick up just a little bit. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Get yourself ready. Remember, this is a blood flow game, right? We start with cardio because we want to drive blood flow. 2 and 1. All right, 10 more seconds off, and then we'll go for 20 one last time. Blood flow into the muscles. Performance will be better. Let's go. Let's finish it off strong. Good, 10 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. All right. Come to standing. Okay, so we're gonna start off with the chest. All right, so we have 20 reps of 2 movements back to back. All right, so we're gonna start on the ground. We're gonna do chest flies, followed by eccentric push-ups. So get yourself on the ground. Now, this is dealer's choice. I can't see you, you can see me. You can go up into your glute bridge if you like, or you can add some extra tension into your core by elevating a leg. But we're starting off with good old-fashioned chest flies, and then we're gonna roll over and go right into eccentric push-ups, okay? So if you're on your back, you keep your feet on your ground, make sure your legs are in parallel. Push your arms up over your chest, round them out, and I'm gonna throw my hips up. All right, heels into the ground, toes up, and I've got 20 chest flies. Opening and closing the gates. 6, 7. And I want to imagine that the weight's not in my hands. 10. 10 more. That it's loaded in my chest. And I'm opening and contracting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that's just getting my chest warmed up. Roll over. All right, eccentric push-ups. Now we're in high plank. And we're gonna lower ourselves all the way to the ground with control. All right, and then press back up and lower. And when I say with control, that means slow, slow, slow for 3. I'm only on 6. I don't know what you're on at home, but it's nice and slow. And really the press up isn't that important. You can come up onto tabletop, back to high plank, but we're just lowering with control. 9 and 10. Okay, I got 10 more. I'm feeling a good strong burn in my chest. So that's the thing. We want to focus on chest here. So focus on chest. Don't worry about the push-up. Slowly lowering with control. Nice and broad between your shoulder blades. 2. Keep the elbows in. 4. Whew. I'm on 6. 8. 9. And 10. Whew. All right. Okay, and because I focused just on the eccentric portion, didn't worry about the push up, I got to really focus on isolating through my chest. All right, now I'm gonna grab my yoga ball. Make sure you have space. All right, so we're gonna start off with yoga ball back extensions. All right, we wanna start focusing on the back, getting it nice and warm. So the placement of the yoga ball here is pretty important. All right, it's fairly low. So my feet have to be on the ground. I can't be here. My feet are nice and wide for my balance, okay? And I'm gonna melt over the ball, all right? And then I'm gonna contract through my lower back to come up. So rounded and up. And as I come up for 3, I'm just focusing on neutral spine. 5, 6, and you can find yourself melting over the ball. 7, 8, nice and slow. 9, and 10. Okay, 1, 2, good isometric hold. 3, you shouldn't be bouncing on the ball. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, lower back is what's firing. All right, now we're gonna try, now that we're warmed up, some yoga ball bird dogs. Okay, so get on your elbows, legs extended. Okay, if you remember, if you're in tabletop bird dogs, opposite arm and leg. Ugh, it's gonna be tough this morning. Whew. Okay, I'm just focusing on legs first. Dang. I'm gonna try it in the high plank. I'm not gonna be able to do this morning. I'm not warmed up enough. Okay, all right, so we're gonna stay with single leg lifts, okay? Because that's all that I can feel myself doing today. So alternate, single leg lift. Staying in that high plank. Elbows into the ball. Stable pelvis, hamstring floats the leg up off the ground. All right, now I'm gonna try a little variation. I'm gonna roll forward and get my hips on the ball. All right, you ready? Okay, now, neutral spine, exhale with your hips supported on the ball. There we go. Nice adjustment, Jen. Okay, hips on the ball. Now bird dogs. Exhale. Ooh, I'm still rolling. Exhale, it's hard to talk. And activate into my low belly. So I gotta talk in between my exhales. 6. Right arm, left leg. All right, good. Okay, so that, with the ball on your hips, right arm, left leg, I get to focus on my upper backs, my upper traps, mid traps. All right, good. All right, now we're gonna go into our legs. Let's keep it moving. We got 20 single leg hinges. All right, so into our hinges, we start in our split stance. All right, so, but I wanna focus on transition most of your body weight to that front leg. Place your hands in your hips. All right, so now we're gonna hinge forward, and that front leg, use that hamstring to activate and close the gap, returning you back up to a neutral upright spine. 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some dumbbells. Now that I got my form down, I'm staying with 10 on that front leg. 1, 2, heavy heel, press that left heel into the ground. That's my front leg. 4 and 5. Don't think about your balance. Don't think about your back leg. I'm switching, right leg's in front. Push that heel to the ground to contract. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2. Good, squeeze through the lats. Keep your shoulder blades drawn down. Okay, excellent. All right, so hopefully you warmed up those hamstrings just a little bit. Now let's get down on the ground and focus on the glute bridge march. All right, so all the way up in the top of your glute bridge. Now as we march, one leg's coming off the ground, drawing in toward the chest, but your hips aren't dropping. 4, 6, so this isn't a really fast move. 7, 8, 9, 10. And if you had a resistance band at home, 2, 3, you could add a little resistance between that separation as your knee thrusts to your chest. 6, 7, dig that heel into the ground. 8, 9, and 10. Good, lower the hips to the ground with control. All right, now triceps. Okay, roll over, tabletop. We have 20 pike push-ups. All right, this is gonna be challenging, okay? All right, so press up to your down dog, gaze at your toes. Head's pointed toward the ground. Okay, lower the head with control and press back up. 2, 3, 4. Try and think dead legs. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you got it. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one and 1. Okay, hop up. Bend over tricep kickbacks. Ooh, you got 20 of them right after it. Let's go. Elbows in. 1, 2. Nice and slow. 3, 4, 5. Keep those lats stabilizing you. So keep that back nice and straight. 9, 10. Oh, 1, 2. Supersets are terrible. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh, lower those noodles with control. Oh, okay, shake it out. Now we're on to bicep curls, of course. All right, right back at it. Okay, so we got half to full curls. Okay, so you can do this one of 2 ways. You can do 20 half curls and then 20 full curls in that fashion, or you can do half, then full, half, then full. Okay, so yes, I'm making you do 40. Okay, you ready? Okay, half, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just doing halves here. And I'm trying to keep my torso as still as I can. Nice and slow. 9, 10, 10 more. Working through my end range. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, here we go. That was terrible. 20 more. Full. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. If you're standing up, lift the pelvic floor, wrap the transverse. No wiggling, no momentum. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower the arms, palms facing. We got 20 hammer curls. Woo! Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I can feel myself wiggling. I'm gonna sit down to stabilize my pelvis. Okay, feel free to do so if you feel yourself wiggling. 1, 2, 3, 5, and that's 10. I got 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Easy work, smooth forehead. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Holy moly. Okay, I can't wait for the second round of this superset day to come around. Just kidding, my arms are gonna explode already. All right, back to the legs. All right, we've got 20 squat jumps, followed by 20 lateral lunges. All right, you ready? Let's get it. We're gonna get our heart rate up again. Let's go. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 4 sets of 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 3, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Almost done. 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Reach for that dumbbell lateral lunges. Whew. Okay. All right, if you want to use your dumbbell elbows in, weight to the chest, step out to the side. 1, 2, 3. Push off that bent knee or bent leg. 7, 8. Open those hips. 10. Ooh, I can still feel my heart rate after those squat jumps. 5. Push off that glute. Do not let your pelvis tilt. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, nice job. Okay, 1 round of supersets down. Get a quick drink, tiny drink. Okay. Whew. All right, we got another Tabata for today. Because we're beating ourselves up, we're gonna stay with mountain climbers. All right, so we got another 4 rounds of mountain climbers. Let's go, let's get in high plank. Easy work, think stability, think lats. All right, ready on me. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Strong and powerful, remember that's our mantra. Strong and powerful. Good. You know, personally for me, mountain climbers are kind of like, I used to be about running. I hate them. So it's a discipline thing, time, that I'm just gonna keep after it so I can feel myself getting better and I'm not afraid of it. I'm gonna punch it in the teeth every day. Ready? Go. Good. And 20 seconds at a time is not terrible, okay? 20 seconds at a time, you can do it. 3, 2, and 1. 10 seconds off. Okay, you might be starting to feel a little fatigue in your chest. Come on, believe. 3, 2, 1, let's go for 20. Pick it up, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, okay? 10 seconds. Whew. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Last round of mountain climbers, let's go. Good. There you go, 10 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. All right, nice work. Whew. Okay, what's up? What's up, Buttercup? Back to the chest. Reach for your yoga ball. All right, now we're gonna do a new movement. Now remember, whenever we go after new movement, I always say lighter weights so you master the movement. So I'm reaching for lighter. Now, I'm gonna be on the yoga ball in an inverse tabletop. Okay, so I'm gonna find my seat. And this movement is one that my 16-year-old taught me. It is a scoop press. All right, so I'm just gonna show it to you what it looks like from an upright position before I lay down. My arms are rounded, but they're not teed out. They're like the letter K. The legs are out like an X, I guess. And I'm gonna scoop up this way. All right, so scooping up, and you're thinking lower pecs and serratus, as opposed to when our arms are teed out, we get our mid pecs. Now we're thinking our lower pecs and our serratus. So the arms are down below our shoulders, like the bottom legs of the letter X, okay? So now let's get gravity working against us, okay? So let's roll on back into our yoga ball, okay? Now before we get started, head supported, shoulder blades down, okay? So now at the top, instead of dumbbells together, just the bottoms of my dumbbells are gonna be together and the heads are gonna be wide. All right, and I'm not gonna come all the way up to this position. I'm gonna lower with control and scoop up. 2. Feel that lengthening and extending in your lower chest and rib cage. 6. And feel your ribs want to stay zipped together. 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, even lower, Rachel. More towards your hips just a little bit. There you go, right there. 5, 6, 7. So squeeze through the armpits. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. Now, specifically, we're going into plank circles. We get to go back to that lower area. All right, so we're gonna get our elbows under into high plank, elbow plank. And we're gonna draw 10 circles in each direction. Tiny circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe the size of a baseball or a softball. 10, change directions, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't race through it. You will not get the benefit. 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, nice job. Okay, now we're down on the ground for prone breaststroke. Okay, so for this one, you don't need dumbbells. If you have maybe filled water bottles, or 1 pound dumbbells, that would be ideal. But we're gonna be on our bellies and we're gonna float legs through our hamstrings and upper body off. And we're gonna swim. All right, and we wanna think about lifting the belly button all the way to the spine, zipping the rib cage so you feel the rib cage pressed into the ground, and then exhale as you draw from your back through your breaststroke. Float those legs, zip those ribs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and gaze down. 1, 2, 3, peel that water back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, lower head, lower limbs. Now we're swimming. Ready? Opposites. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hips should not be doing the cha-cha. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh my goodness. For body weight, that drives a lot of burn. Okay, now staying with the body weight, or if you have resistance band, great. We're gonna do hydrants to donkey kicks. Okay, and then yoga ball right after that. All right, so tabletop, exhale into your hydrant and donkey kick. 2, and 3. And focus on those hamstrings, glutes, and obliques. 5, 6. Keep those arms straight. 8, 9, and 10. Switch, hydrant to donkey kick. 2. You might feel that opposite arm want to bend. Don't let it. 4, 5, 6. Remember, this is the top end of a superset, so hopefully you're getting warm. 9, and 10. Now reach for your yoga ball as quickly as you can. Keep that burn on. Roll on, plant those hands, knees wide. All right, froggies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe extend that isometric hold. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Visualize those hamstrings holding. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got it. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Holy moly. Whew. Okay. All right, now, single arm tricep kickbacks. We're headed into tricep land. So I want you to melt your way down to the ground. So you're in a sideline position. I'm on my right side. My right arm is out of the way. I'm gonna fold it over across my ribs. Okay, so right elbow's tucked in. Left arm is planted out in front, so I'm gonna push myself up like I'm getting off the ground, but oh no, you're just up and down for 10 times. Ready? 1. And the key is to keep that body as dead a weight as you can. 4. For that tricep. 5, 6, 7. Initiate with the exhale. 8, 9, and 10. Flip over. Okay, I made the mistake of starting with my dominant hand. All right, I'm strong and powerful though. Okay, ready? 1, 2, dead torso. 3, put all that weight in your tricep. 4, initiate with your exhale. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. All right, staying on your back, reach for that dumbbell for skull crushers. Single or double? All right, I'm gonna go with single. All right, ready, we got 20 of them. 1, I'm gonna kick my hips up. 2, 3, 4. Why waste that time not strengthening a muscle group when it can be? 9, and 10. 10 more. Keep the armpits squeezed. So elbows are right over the shoulders. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No wrist flexion. And 10. Okay, not bad. That was not as killer as I thought it was gonna be. Okay, now let's go to biceps. All right, we're starting off with 360 curls. Okay, so standing or on your yoga ball. Softly bent knees, stable hips. All right, 360-degree curls. We're gonna curl and externally rotate. The key is keep the elbows locked in. Ready, curl and around. Sometimes you call that around the world curls. 2, 3. But don't let your elbows flare out as you draw around the world. 6, 7, 9. And don't excessively draw your shoulder blades together if you can control it. Draw awareness to what they're doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good. All right. I'm on my last round of biceps here, so I'm going to push myself for this last set. Concentration curls. One's on a platter and one is curling, okay? Get them both set out on a platter, and let's go for 10, 2, 3, nice and slow, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, nice and slow, eccentric, and 10, and switch. 1, 2, that platter hand's probably pretty tired now. 4, 5, 6, no wrist flexion, 8, 9, and 10. Ooh, lower the noodles. Okay, all right, you ready? Now we have legs. Whew. Okay, we're gonna start with prisoner squats and then plank to wide squat with the reach, okay? So no worries, let's get through these prisoner squats, okay? Hands up behind the ears, you don't have to use dumbbells. Okay, let's get down, let's go. Down and up for 1, 2, I'm gonna do sets of 5, 3, 4, 5, change it up, switch legs. 1, 2, drive from your heels. 3, 4, 5, and switch. 1, 2, use that exhale to rise. 3, 4, 5, and switch. 1, 2, 3 with precision. 4, 5. All right, down into your high plank. All right, last element, let's go. High plank. We're gonna hop back into a wide squat, stay in our wide squat, and reach from your lats to the ceiling, okay? All right, high plank, hop in and reach. 1, 2, kind of like a modified burpee. 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Woo. 10 more, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more. Holy shnikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oh. That was some good work. All right. All right, 2 more minutes of work and then we're done. All right, we can do it. Mental self-talk. All right, this is what gets us done. This is what makes the difference. Ready? High plank, mountain climbers, steady. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. All right. 3 more sets. Strong and powerful. 2 and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going to be so glad when this is done. You got this hard work in today. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rest for 10. You can do it. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, all you got is 20 seconds left. That's it. Fill up your cup, guys. Fill it up. Fill it up. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, work. You can do it. See the finish line. See the end game. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you're done. Whew. All right. I'm taking a child's pose. Good work. Melting all the way into the mat. Well, I named this workout today, Crush It. It was kind of either it crushes me or I crush it. I don't think it quite crushed me, so I'm gonna say I crushed it. Could have been better, but I finished it. And that's a win. All right, good. All right, I'm gonna go back into tabletop and I'm gonna take a pigeon. Okay, sliding that right knee toward that right hand, sending that left leg back, curving the right ankle toward my left hand, high as I can go here, stretching it out, and then melting toward the mat. Feel that stretch happening between where those muscles anchor to the outside of your femur, right? And to your hips. Down near your sits bones, kind of right beside where your sit bones are on the side part of it. That's where you should be feeling this stretch right now. Hopefully you're able to melt your chest all the way down. Think open up. Good, press your torso up, let's switch sides. So left hand melts forward to meet that left knee melts forward to meet left hand. Right leg slides back. Creep that left ankle up toward the right hand and let's melt down and open up that left side between your femur, that's your thigh bone, and the base of your hips. Soften and melt, try not to grip. You might be gripping in your right quad right now. You might be gripping in your inner thighs. You might be carrying tension in your chest. Melt. You might relate to the stretch as though it's in your butt, and that's good too. There is one that connects and spans across underneath your gluteus maximus that is probably getting a nice stretch here as well. A little bit longer muscle. Feels good. Excellent. Press that torso up and off the mat. Untangle your legs. Let's roll over onto our sides. Onto your back. Draw your knees to your chest. Tee out your arms and let those legs lower toward the ground. Ideally, they're reaching all the way to the ground as you tee out your arms. Good. I'm to the left, so I'm using my my left hand to push down my right leg. Get a little bit more stretch in my lower back now. Okay, so my pelvis is not as stable as it was in pigeon. Now it's rotating just a little bit, and I'm able to get more of a stretch in my low back, especially as I keep my right shoulder blade down. Then that rotation is coming through my rib cage a little bit below. As most of those muscles in your back anchor to what? Yes, your pelvis, your hips. Good. Okay, release. Draw your knees to your chest. Let them fall to the ground. The other side, the right side. Right hand reaches up for left knee. Left arm stays teed out. Good. I'm going to let my left arm drift up a little bit. So I'm getting a stretch now in those lower pecs and serratus. That was the area the scoop press went after. You might not feel it so much today because I cued you, I directed you to use a lighter weight as you learned good form, because if you're not able to activate in that area and you end up migrating your arms up, you're not going after the right area. So you want to stay with lower weights until you can really feel like, oh yeah, that's the area I want to be working. I can feel that those muscle groups activating now. Then you can start working on strength development, but you got to go for activation and form first. All right. All right, I'm rolling over onto my side. I'm going to reach up with my free hand and grab that top leg. All right, and I'm bringing my heel all the way to my buns. Get a nice stretch through my quad. Soften through that quad and hamstrings. Pull up my knee back just a little bit behind, still in a parallel line, but behind to open up my hip flexor. I'm laying on my right side, so on my cueing here is for your left side. Good, now break dance over to the other hip. Okay, now I'm on the left side. I'm reaching with my right hand for my right ankle, drawing it through my fanny. Legs staying parallel to the ground, relax and release. Even though that hamstring is now shortened, don't contract through your hamstring to live here, okay? Try and make it soft. And then once you feel that release happen, now you can send that knee back. So it's no longer parallel with the hips, it's kind of behind the hips, and you can feel yourself open up in your hip flexors. Excellent. All right, good job today, guys. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you Wednesday for another HIIT class. Have a great couple of days. Bye now.